Hello everyone and welcome back to Factorio. I am SeiferKatt, and today we've really got to sort out solvent and epoxy. Like, we really do. Like, I keep saying this, that we really have to solve it, but it's quite frankly just beyond reasonable now. Everything that I check up, solvent and epoxy is the problem that we keep coming down to. So let's see what we can do. Like, there's a bunch of other problems, I won't deny it, but solvent and epoxy is like the one that's just going to keep causing problems. Chlorine as well, to a lesser extent, which is a strange problem to have, admittedly. And then we can go back to making robot frames, but quite frankly, until we get solvent and epoxy more sorted out, we're just going to have problems. So let's see what we can do. Let's just run into something. I don't know what I ran into, but I'm sure it was great. We've got air filters, we've got filtrations, we've got distilleries. Yeah, okay. I think this is fine. Might need to go grab some more yield modules. That's okay. Plan is... We've got a couple of plans, actually. So, first one, quite simple. Might actually have a shortage of underground pipes as well. We'll get that sorted out as well. We know where we're going, so why don't we just get the pipes where we need them. Underground pipes. Underground Pipe City. Take me down to Underground Pipe City where the grass is green and the girls exist, I suppose, maybe. I don't know. I wasn't asking. Take me out. Please. So lonely. I got somewhere weird, Nari. Please. I'm so lonely. I wish to be taken out. I wish to see pictures of bees on the wall, which all nightclubs have, I understand. I haven't been to a nightclub in years, but I do understand they've all got pictures of bees on the wall. If I am wrong, do not correct me, because I can't take that stress. Hello, Veldak. Welcome. I know they all have bees on the wall. There's no reason bringing up the number of bees on walls in nightclubs. They've all got bees on the walls. I know. So, one thing we're going to need is more propane, and I think the problem with propane... No, it's not that we need propane. I remember the issue now. It was a weird issue. It was the fact that we need other things that aren't propane. But here's the thing. We've got like hundreds of thousands of propane units just freaking chilling out here. Like, this is what, 2 million propane approximately? I think that's when these activate. 1.5 million. Yeah, we got 1.5 million propane just friggin' chilling here, which we are doing nothing with. And I think we should do something with it. Because I don't need this much propane in my life. No one does. What we're going to do is we're going to turn the propane into methane, ethane, and benzene. Not what it's called, obviously, but you know what? I don't care. Sort of person I've become. I've realized that I don't care, and I'm just going to call it whatever I want. And no one can stop me. That's how crimes work. So we are going to need trains to arrive before we can start doing this properly. But that's okay. The trains will be here soon for the underground pipes. No, ethylene. We need propane. This is when I find out that I've messed up entirely. No, we're good. Got all this ethylene that we're doing nothing with, and I want to do a lot with it. What do I want to do with it, you say? Crime. You know, they say crime pays dividends. Some people say crime doesn't pay, but I say if you make the right investments, crime absolutely pays. It doesn't pay much, you know, in this economy. Crime could pay better. But, you know, you take what you can get in this economy. We'll take one of those as well. Go. Yeah, ask your local crime store if crime is right for you. And what I would like to do is probably connect this to this madness and be like, we're gonna go 1 million, which is still ridiculously high. Let's not, you know, assume that it's not a crazy number. But I see no reason to absolutely drain out something and then not have any. Oh, right, some of us still trying to do propane. My bad. Okay, that's good. Then we've got methane, propane, and benzene. Now, benzene, I don't really need, but we have it. You know what? We've got a plan for benzene, so that's okay. Okay to have a plan for benzene. So benzene connects into... That's made a scary sound there. I got scared. Okay, and if we put that in there, like that, and we don't ever want the benzene to come back this way, so we'll do it that way. There we go, and that should clear the benzene. Yep, benzene's clear. Propane. Propane comes down here or something, doesn't it? We got propane somewhere. Propane is there. Okay, cool. So then we can connect the propane. As you all know, I am no longer propane, I am anti-pene. You can't make that stuff up. You gotta be honest about your status with pene. Okay. I guess the propane out of there. Probably good. Then methane, which is the last little bit of the problem child. Methane comes in here, right? Yes, the first one. Is that methane? That's benzene, buddy. Tried to trick me. Methane's this one. But you could trick me, didn't you? I mean, you were right for a moment, but you weren't entirely right. That's what matters. Okay, so that sorts out my methane issues. You're watching chick criminal show based on true stories. Prisons are full of cheap criminals. Damn. Just nicked off with the money and never found. I mean, you know, I'm not actually a supporter of crime. That may be a surprise given the things I say while streaming. But... oh, no. Yeah, he could have just gotten away with it if it wasn't for the meddling, you know, thinking about money that last little bit. I am pro-crime and I'm anti-pene. That's true. Those are the platforms I stand by. Cool. Doesn't matter. Life's not about the truth. Yeah, you're right. Prisons are full of cheap criminals. He could have just taken the money and run. Ooh, he was like, no. More money to be made. I mean, you know, dumb criminals, dime a dozen, right? Really funny. I like that. I like how close he was to just being unstoppably rich. Okay, and we'd like to probably put yield modules in here, because I see no reason on wasting good resources. What's the plan for today? We really want to sort out the solvent and epoxy. I know I've said this a few times, but it's now more, it's getting more and more desperate, honestly. Getting kind of ridiculous, to be honest. So that's the plan. And if we can get that sorted out, I think we're going to really have some improvements. So that's why we're messing around with the fluids at the moment. Hoping that sort of helps out. I mean, we've got a lot of ethylene. I don't think... I mean, that still contains like billions. And yeah. See how that goes. Get the methane coming through more, I'd be very, very happy about that. Methane production has increased. Ethanol is increased. I don't know if we need the methanol right now, but you know what they say, it's better to have and not need than the other way around. What they always say. They're going for it, that's the important thing. Maybe we'll just chuck one of these down just in a place that looks cool. Yeah. Okay. So, that's been some extra fluid work. Good to get some fluid work done. That's going to get methanol. That's going to get the more propane created, which honestly, I think I needed more propane anyway. Like ethylene I've got tons of. That's not a problem. So, now... Ah, the ducks. Hey, Revolte. How you doing? I never expect the ducks. The real rule is here. What, the rule of duck? Like the rule of cool, but with ducks, right? I think I'm right. Okay, we do have a new form of armor. That actually could be pretty neat. I'd need to spend some time running around. Oh, we don't have Robot Frame 3, so we'll get onto it at some point. You know what? Just so we don't forget. Goodness. Modular. No, it's called Chassis, isn't it? Chassis 5? No, Chassis 4. Chassis 4. Okay, and that should give us, wait, 6x8, 8x10. Wow, that is huge. What mod does that armor come from? I suppose this is Nullius as well, honestly. I'd say Nullius. That's going to be my answer. Okay, so that's trying to make ECH, but we can't because we have a lack of chlorine elsewhere. Okay, that's fine. We can sort that out next. I know the problem with ECH is chlorine, which is kind of funny because you'd think we'd have lots of chlorine, but somehow we don't. We are trying to make a lot of textiles, but again, shortages. Put some productivity modules in there just to try and help out a little bit. You know, every couple of percent helps, I suppose. Okay, so solvent and epoxy. Now, epoxy is the problem. We're lacking other stuff. We're lacking chlorine, which we will sort that out in a moment. And solvent, I feel like... Are these not being made? Or is it being made now? Morning, Yamo. How you doing? Okay, so those are being made because we've got more propane coming through. That's good. What we need is more of this stuff. What are we short on? It appears carbon monoxide. Which is an interesting thing to be short of because, you know, it's just what you breathe. So, how do you run out of what you breathe? I don't know. You know, we all breathe carbon monoxide. It tastes great and it's good for you. Disclaimer, I am joking. Please do not breathe carbon monoxide. It does not taste great, nor is it good for you. Same great taste you're used to. No. Carbon monoxide, bad to breathe. I don't know this from experience. I've just heard stories. I've heard rumors. And I'm going to believe people on that one. So if we just create a lot more of those, and then we... Oh yeah, you probably need to get rid of that, don't you? Don't you wish your things were built correctly? Am I saying carbon monoxide, good car fumes? Good car fumes, yeah. Am I saying it's good for you? No, I'm not saying that at all. Please, I do not want to have anyone come along and say, you know, someone was harmed because Seif said a joke and they took it seriously. I know it's a weird thing to think about because no one would be that dumb, but you know what? I think some people would be that dumb. I don't want it to be you guys. Make someone else that dumb. And again, I don't think anyone would think I'm being serious, but I don't want to take that chance, which is why I'm immediately being like, yeah, don't do that. Don't flip and do that. Because I know some people, they'll be like, ha ha ha, streamer's gonna make a joke and I'm gonna follow through on it. That's why I drink Tide Pods. No. Some people would definitely be that dumb. Exactly. I seen Panda thing that I found online today, and I don't know if it was a joke or a parody, but I know people are stupid, so I assume not. And I'm gonna read it what it was because I found it and I laughed so hard. But bear with me for a second, because I'm gonna read this to you guys. I'm gonna read it as if I was being serious too. Okay, there it is. Carbon dioxide is liquid only within a narrow range of 14 degrees. That is narrow. Okay. My brothers and sisters, yesterday I was so clever. I went to the ATM and withdrew all my money from the ATM. Then I went inside to the same bank and deposited the same money I withdrew because my money is not safe outside in the ATM. People are just withdrawing, and they could end up withdrawing what is mine. Please let the ATM people keep your money inside the bank. I am teaching you education. So, was that real? I don't know. I frankly don't care, but I like the idea that they thought that the money they get from the ATM is the exact same money they put into the bank in the first place. Which is really kind of hilarious. Baldak, with those sorts of numbers, like those very precise numbers, that just seems like the sort of problems you'd have to deal with in oxygen not included. Like those very, very precise numbers. You'd be like, yep, gotta work on that. Like, I mean, I had that problem with liquid oxygen and oxygen not included. I accidentally created solid oxygen. I let the chillers go for too long. And I cooled my oxygen too much. Is it possible to get solid oxygen in real life? I don't know, but I did it. I mean, my base was like only a couple of temperatures warmer than like absolute zero at that point, so yeah. It was a bad time. It wasn't the worst time, it was just it was a moderately bad time. Okay, so couple of problems, not major ones. ECH is something we need to create more of. The reason we're not creating more of it is because we just need more chlorine. Now, there's a couple of options for this. And the one I think I'm going to take is to expand this out. We might need more brine. Or we might just need to change that factory to the right thing. Probably helps too. Well, if we need to make more brine, we can just make more brine. It's not like it's difficult to make. And let's up those storage amounts. So they can store 120. We're going to raise that to 118,000. Yeah. The plan is, I kind of anticipate this to continue happening. It's alright. This is why it's called the plan. Sometimes Thief can plan things in advance. It honestly terrifies me too. My god, is he learning? No, don't worry, he's not learning. He just looks like he's learning sometimes, but he's not actually. Hello, Bullet Test, how you doing? Welcome. Are our streamers learning? No. Google solid oxygen, your brain is now bleeding. You're not supposed to Google it and then create it. Why's your brain bleeding? What did you do? You're supposed to look at the solid oxygen, not become the solid oxygen. It is science. I don't believe in science or math. I've never seen it in the wild. I'm the sort of person that if I've never seen it in the wild, it probably doesn't exist. That's not true. I'm not that sort of person at all. But I like to say that I am because it gives me an air of nonchalance, and people find that attractive. No one finds that attractive. Science and math is not real. It's only a trick to dissuade you from the truth. The trick from the bourgeoisie, as they say. Okay, so what we're going to do is one of these goes down, the other one like that. Go like this. Yeah, that's probably right. Is it actually right? I don't know. Are our streamers learning? We may never know if our streamers are learning. This is the most horrible design I've made in a while, and I kind of dig it. Like, it looks gross. But it looks gross is how they used to describe me in high school. Aw. Savage. Okay. Now remember, the real purpose of this is not really for the sodium hydroxide. It's for the other stuff that we like. You know what it's called. You know it. You love it. Chlorine. Do you love chlorine? It's up to you. I'm not going to tell you how to feel about chlorine. Okay. Now, if you had to rate, like, chemicals that you can put in water, how would you rate chlorine? Like, is it one of your top 5s? Probably not. The top one would be the one that you put in the water and it explodes. That's the fun one, right? Yeah, always get the fun chemicals. That's my rule. We're going to also do that, and we're going to output priority this way, and we're going to do it with the greens, because, quite frankly, I think we're getting to the point that things are needing to go faster than we thought. The one that turns water yellow when someone pees in it? Isn't that just urine anyway? Like, that's just urine. Urine already does that. And then let me just tell you, you're in big trouble then. Yeah, this is tight. This is really tidy. I'm loving that. I'm not loving that bit. Right. We've got a couple of boxes of sodium hydroxide. That's strange and confusing, and I don't like it. looks like most things are flowing through. We might need to just do a general upgrade, like along this path. I think it's probably good. Okay. I think what we sped up was pretty good. We probably might need to speed things up a little bit more. Actually, if we... Okay, let's just change things up just a bit. When we upgrade, the green should be the furthest ones, I think. One more. Yeah. So now it's outputting really fast. Are we having some slowdown in the middle here somewhere? I don't think so. It all looks pretty fast. I think the real slowdown is just that it's going elsewhere. It's not really a problem. It's just that it's splitting. Honestly, that's fine. If it's needed to go elsewhere, then please send it elsewhere. Like... Yeah, that's fine. Is everything making the stuff, though? That's the important part. You are slow. I don't like that. Everything else is going so... Oh, that one's struggling. So you are slow, but not for the reason you'd think, but because we're trying to change the plan on you, didn't we? Gotta be done like that. Okay. And then we'll switch that to be a little bit more like what you'd normally expect. And we'll switch one more of the... We're going to go get some more of these, I think, in a moment, but... The important thing is that it is flowing. We need desperately. And if this ever slows down, then we probably have the same problem we've already run into before. Right now, it's constructing some good old sodium sulfate, which we all know and love. It slows down for a little bit. It does. No, 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 no. We will not have any slowdown. We cannot afford any slowdown. Time is money, friend. I got deals. That just pushes it all through almost faster, except for that part is also slow. And with that, it doesn't actually want to send anything to this way, which is a little concerning. But at the same time, kind of what I ultimately wanted. I mean, look at it go. Yeah, it's catching up now. I don't think we're going to need any more sodium sulfate very soon, and that's going to run us back into the same problem. We've got all the sodium hydroxide that, quite frankly, we don't need. The second that jams up, we're going to have a full green belt, 75 items per second, racing off in this direction, which we cannot use that many. And that's going to be happening right now. Any second now. Just finishing off. I mean, actually, I'm surprised it hasn't happened just. Yeah, you can see that it's going faster and faster. What starts as a trickle ends up as a flow, much like the thing that turns the water yellow. So we need to be dealing with 75 per second, and it can only deal with 54. That's not good enough, quite frankly. What if... Didn't consider this. What if we just do that? Now it deals with 86 per second. Bam. Way faster. We're going to need a lot more water in here, but that is easily solved by adding more water. Funny how that works. Because again, as I said, we cannot have shortages of chlorine. That is unacceptable. So we need, what, 2.304 water per second. Okay, that shouldn't be a problem. We can probably even do it over here. How much water do these actually generate? 340 per second. Oh, yeah, no, when you start thinking about per second, the number does jump up rather rapidly, doesn't it? I suppose that does make sense. That's alright, we're playing C-Block now, and as we've all discussed, C-Block is the best mod. So it's okay. Okay. No biters on this world mod. Not yet. We're going to create the biters. Yeah, I'm not even joking. That is actually a part of the game. We're a biter creation. We're getting closer to it, though. Biter creation is like... That's worms. Where do we create biters? There we go. Yeah, we've got to manufacture biters. It's coming. Don't you worry. We'll be making biters before you know... Well, we'll be making biters. I was going to say before you know it, but honestly, that implies that it's going to be soon. And it's not going to be that soon. We've still got to launch a rocket, which we're getting closer to, I think. Can we put speed modules in here? We can. How much does that work? About right, actually. Before you evolve. Biters will evolve. Biters will... I don't know if biters evolve, but we will create biters very soon. Now, I was wondering if this was going to happen, and it ultimately has. We are trying to... I mean, way more caustic solution than we can actually consume. And by consume, I mean throw into the bin. Land. Land. Fill. Dump. Dump all the land. Fill in the ocean. Okay. That's going to dump a bunch in the ocean. We should be okay with that again. Oh, you know what the problem might be? The fact that we're using old pipe 2's disgusting, quite frankly. Okay. And... Meow. You're a frog? Cute frog. Yeah, so we are getting the caustic solution out. And the snacks. Might have a problem with not enough belts here. And water. We got a lot of problems. I think I don't need to tell you that. The real question is, are we getting enough chlorine? Are we making a lot of ECH? And the answer is yes. Yes, we're making a lot of ECH. Wow. We were. We need to make more chlorine still. But that will mean more epoxy. And that is good. Oh. I hope those trains move in a second. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think I had a problem over here, and I don't remember why. Not fiberglass. It's not nitric acid. Is it argon? Do we have an argon shortage? Say it ain't so. It might be so. Yeah. It's so. Really? We're making heaps of argon. Had all the residual gas and then we're turning into argon, right? That's going to be annoying. Okay, maybe we need to make more argon soon. Well, what do we need to do here? I think... You know, we're having a problem with brine as well. I guess we do burn through a lot more brine than we used to. Okay. Step one, let's go and get more landfill, and then we can probably start pumping water that way. Might be what we have to do. Because it's really silly, but I need that chlorine to keep coming through or I can't make epoxy, and a lot of things require epoxy. So that's just what we've got to do. Kind of a weird problem to run into, but you know, that's... Oh, we need some more distilleries too while we're at it. I don't think they don't have a lot of these. I wonder what the base is lacking. Honestly, knowing this base, a lot of things. I don't know why it was a question. Yeah, it's making them. It's just slow. Do that, and then wham, things are made faster, I suppose. What's it lacking? Everything. Yeah, I know. It's terrible. Good design sensibility is the main thing it's lacking, right? Okay, we're gonna try something. Okay, so we're gonna make this landfill and we're gonna put it in a box. For now, we're just gonna do this by hand, but the next time we need it, it'll sort itself out. It'll be good. Yeah. That's probably good. For some reason I was just thinking about like a Factorio game with a traitor mechanic, and everyone's building and everyone has to figure out who's deliberately trying to slow down the speed run. That would be actually kind of fun. I mean, it wouldn't be, but it's like the idea is kind of interesting to me, where it's like you're trying to do the speed run, someone is trying to slow you down, but if you vote out the wrong person, you've just absolutely slowed down your speed run. And so you got to be subtle about it. I would do badly at that because I'd be like, well, Seif is clearly choosing to slow down this run. I'm like, no, guys, I'm just bad. I'm doing my best, but my best isn't very good. Like, yeah, it's Seif. And then it will be me, because, you know. Yeah. I think it would be rather bad, but just as an idea, it could be interesting. Would it work? Probably not. Would it have people get very bad feelings about it? And oh, that's actually kind of. Oh wait, and Steam. Never mind. And again, Steam. Enough to make, right? No, we'll just keep doing the same pattern we've done before. So that means it doesn't go into there, it goes from a hydro plant at this stage. Right? The water becomes saline, yep. And then go distillation, and that becomes brine and regular old water. Both of which we need. And what is the ratios for that? It's 2 of those for 1 of those. Okay. Is that right? Approximately. And then how many of these for 1 of those? 3. So we do this. And we'll build it out just a little bit more. A bit more than what I intended, but that's okay. And we do not have enough pumps either, so that's fun. Actually, no, it's the exact number of pumps that I want. In fact, it's more pumps than I thought I needed, but that's alright. So it's some wasted resources. Clearly I am the traitor. We'll do it that way. Yeah. Okay, and then we build a couple of these, I suppose. And then we put the purified water down here, I suppose. Yep. And the brine is going to be its own little question that we get to enjoy in a moment. Like, how much brine does this actually want? That's probably the real question I should have asked. 400, right, 1,000 per second, and that gives us an extra 180. Wow, this is really going to help out, guys. glad that we made such a large contribution to my problems. You know what they say, you gotta start somewhere, right? Right now the place I've chosen to start is in a place with not enough. Alright. As long as everything is making stuff, which it... like it kinda isn't. It's trying though, you know, it's added more into the ecosystem. It is making more. It is something. It's not nothing. We've got plenty more lake to build in as well, so that's okay. The ECH is being built occasionally. We are having a lack of propane issues at the moment, but that's... knowing how this usually goes, that's probably being solved as we speak. Yeah, look at that, it is. If we do that, it's going to be solved even faster. Well, bam. And that's the ECH train going. Wonderful. Good to see it going with 50,000 units of ECH. Beautiful. I mean, that's got 4,000 in it right now. I mean, that's... it only just left and it's got 50,000. I mean, that makes me think we might be okay. The only thing I might want to do is increase the fluid wagon sizes just so that way it doesn't have to carry as much. Is it worth getting some new fluid wagons? Maybe. You like the conviction? Is it worth it? Maybe. I don't know. You know what? I know we've got better fluid wagons. I think they're actually pretty easy to build because they're just fluid wagon 2s and large tank 2s. I mean, we can build that stuff pretty easily. Let's make some fluid wagon 3s. Get some large tank 2s, which I know where they are. They're up top. Tank tops. Oh, I don't want to drive through here. No, no, you can do it. You can get out of here. Yes. Okay, there we go. Made it a little bit easier to drive through this part, aside from the, you know, power lines. But the power lines I typically see. Like, usually. Not always, of course. He says hitting a power line. He is as untrustworthy as ever, it appears. Okay, so we need large tank 2s, which are here. And we should have a ton of them. Clearly we don't, because we have a shortage of reinforced concrete. Which, that's always a concerning statement. How do we have a shortage of reinforced concrete? It's not like we're doing much with it, right? We have a shortage of steel wire. Really? Don't have any lubricant? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That means science is going to crap out again if we don't deal with that. Makes me think we actually kind of need to have a way to get lubricant in here. Okay. Good news though, we've got this part. And we can always just erase most of this. Here's something we prepared earlier, as I like to say. wonder if it's actually got anything in it. It does. I don't know why it's gone that way, but that's alright. It'll figure itself out. No, that's not going to work that way. Do power pole 2. That should do quick, right? Lubricant less than, say, 1,000. And you can still go to there. And like that. I'm feeling less and less enthused by these accumulators. We might as well put some down though. The right thing to do after all. Okay, so that did stop green science for a little while. Hopefully that is not kicking us in the butt too hard. No it is. It's about to kick us in the butt. That's where we're running out of science. Blue science is also slow, but I think that's just kind of the nature of blue science. Right. I'm not too fast. We're getting very close to the idea of spiders. That's... The idea of spiders. Okay with what I just said there. I do not like the idea of spiders. The very concept of spiders is not encouraging to me. Oh good, yeah, we can probably build some of these, take some of these then. Go. We need to crap box some stuff. That is a full crap box. What about this one? That is a near empty crap box. Lovely. How are we feeling about this now? I'm feeling fine. We have no dangerous spiders here at all. You mean in Czech, or do you mean just like in my base? Because both are true. Well, I don't know if both are true, but certainly one of them is true. Czech Republic, nice. We have like one. We don't have a lot of dangerous things in New Zealand. Nice. I appreciate that. We have one poisonous snake in Korea. We have no snakes. Like, not even poisonous snakes. Zero snakes. Except for the one that showed up in the harbor the other day. But that was, like, news. Like, whenever a snake shows up, it's always news. And 9 times out of 10, it's already dead, so it doesn't matter. I do not care about the fragility of dead snakes. Just that they are fragile and they are dead. Okay. So where are we off to next? We were going to make cool fluid tanks. So we need some small tank 2s. I don't know if we've got a train for those. No. They are over there. Might just be easier to just drive over there, honestly. Yay. It's about the lack of snakes. I also approve of the lack of snakes. Unless the yay was about something else, in which case... You know what? Yay. I'll accept that. Okie dokie. Small tank 2s. Now, I'd like to build as many of these fluid wagons as we can. Sounds like no one's coming to visit you in Australia. Oh, well, the snakes can. You can visit the snakes can visit you. Fine. Friends with the snakes. You know, I understand some Australians think they're cute, and good for you on that one if you think that. I, on the other hand, do not think that. You have your own snakes? Yeah, exactly. Don't want more snakes, right? Oh, wait, those small tank ones. That's okay, I needed them anyway. If I followed this, I should find small tank 2s. Those are pump barrels. AKA, not small tank 2s. People using the word kiwi for kiwi fruit will never stop confusing me. I'm like, you put a kiwi on a burger? What is wrong with you? You're endangered. And I'm like, oh right, kiwi fruit. That's a different word. How are we going now? We've got to get some cargo wagons and some large steel cable, or some cable boxes. Okay, both of those pretty accessible. What if cargo wagon ones I do want, and I would like them to show up like right here. That's where I'm going. And then maybe we'll meet up, and then we can like totally hang out and be friends and stuff. Or maybe it'll get delayed on the rail network due to poor design decisions that have plagued the design since like an hour after building it. I know which one I'm considering more likely. I don't think I tell you which one I consider more likely either. Everyone's like, yep, we know which one it is. The poor design decisions one, right? That's the one that's gonna happen. It's like, yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. My car is still rolling backwards. That's dangerous. Don't need that. Here's my steel cables. No, not steel cables. Cargo wagons. They actually they're not far off. Nice. We'll just chill here for a second then, shall we? Stretch. Get a good stretch in there. Oh, geez, yeah. We lost connection. I see. I was wondering why I had 0 viewers there. Welcome back, everyone. Apparently the stream died for a second. You didn't miss anything. I was actually just sitting here waiting for a train to arrive. So, weird. And talking to myself. Let's not forget the talking to myself thing. It also happens a lot. Trains bring the internet? Yeah, exactly. Thank you, internet train. Large steel cable. What? Did we not get that up just then? Oh, wait. Steel wires and steel cables are different things. Of course they are. Why wouldn't they be? Fine. We'll go get steel cables. Steel cables are different. You're right. That's on me. Cable. It's not far, actually. It's just a slightly different thing, apparently. Also, when we upgrade our armor, we're going to be able to get the new form of night vision goggles, so that's going to be good. Okay. I want to do a thing here, because this can be changed. First off, can we just put that out the other way for a moment? It's not going to work well at all. Okay, what I would like to do is not just ditch the sulfuric acid. I'd like to keep it. I'd like to keep it safe. I'm going to dump this pretty quickly. And then we're going to put in new tanks. Because this is going to become Fluid Wagon 3. Whoops. Okay, so we ditched a bit more than I wished I had then. Fine. Take that. Take that. Connect that back into there, so everything's good there. Good. Then take that. We move that one to the side because I messed up. Then that's going to be a problem going through there. So we're going to drop that down just a little bit. Good. That there. Pump there. Put that pump like there. And then here's the important part. We collect all that back in again. Right, that's filling those trains up. That's good. That's what we wanted. Really? Again? It's showing that we've got a problem. Huh. Alright. Back? Okay, cool. Why? I think I'm having any internet issues. I'll keep an eye on that. Well, no, clearly I'm not, because if I was having internet issues, I wouldn't see you saying it was going down. So maybe Twitch is just having a problem today. That's annoying. Nothing I can do about it, of course, but annoying. All I can do is say that it's annoying. All I can do is tell the truth, I suppose. Okay. But that is going to be a lot more hydrochloric acid than we usually have. So I have a funny feeling that this place might not even be designed for taking that much hydrochloric acid. So we'll build that up. Are we having delays here, or is this just normal? A weird question, I know, but it's delays, but they're nothing unusual. Nothing I've been concerned about. It's just the standard level of delays. You don't want truth, you want lies. Well, that's fine. That's all you're gonna get from me anyway. Train's crashing at the back of me. That's that other train's fault, not mine, of course. What the hell, other train? Still trying to collide to the back of me. I don't think it's very polite. I think it's rather rude, in fact. Giving it a go, too. Right up my ass. Very rude. I will not tolerate rude trains in my factory. I probably will, actually. I should not tolerate rude trains in my factory, though. But I will, because, you know, can't help it. Trains just be rude sometimes. So, what I'd like to do... Yeah, this is already sorted out that way. If it's less than 60,000, which is actually still going to be... And now it can hold 120... Can you just stop for a second? Can you just stop just for a friggin' second? Thank you. So it can hold 120, 240. 60 is still probably correct. We'll just connect everything up again. Okay, which leaves me to my next cunning plan. Which is, I don't know why the fluid wagons are transparent, but I kind of adore it. Yeah, I love seeing a thing of fiber glass going somewhere. That's usually really encouraging. That means things are happening. That means epoxy is going moderately okay. At least epoxy went somewhere. Now what we're going to do, I think, is we're going to change the name of the other hydrochloric drop that I want to supply as well. Because I've got up here where we make rocket fuel, we've got hydrochloric acid drop. I would like to change that name of that to hydrochloric rutile supply drop. I know it's not rutile supply, but bear with me for a second. And we probably need to improve that as well. I'm going to go over there. Is it really gone through it all already? That's starved? I mean, clearly it's that starved, otherwise... Oh, I guess it is just going through all the sludge, isn't it? What I probably want to do as well is if this fills up, probably want to stop that. I do want the rutile filling up, but I don't want to keep making this stuff if I don't need it. And quite frankly, I still need it. It's not a problem. Yeah, that's good. Then we can go back to making robot frame 3s. I am always happy seeing two trains pass each other. It makes me feel like I'm not an absolute failure. I would say I'm being too hard on myself, but you've seen my factory. You can see why that's like something I'm happy about sometimes. Like a train passing by another, not two trains stopped looking at each other awkwardly, like teenagers at a high school dance. Brilliant. And that's going to make rocket fuel for a little while, which is cool. No, it won't actually because we're out of methanol. It will make some actually. Not connected. I threw it all pretty quick, didn't it? That's alright. It'll take some stuff out. It'll manage itself. Doesn't matter. It's not like it makes these things very fast anyway. Do I have dancing lessons at school? I mean, I think I did a little bit of dancing lessons at school, but I didn't want to because I didn't want to dance with anyone. And I was too young to, like, be interested in girls. And even though I was interested in girls, I was too awkward. Because, you know, it's not like my personality has changed that much. Seif? Awkward? Can't imagine it. Okay. So... helium is still a problem. Doing something here to make a lot of helium. Wasn't that a thing we were doing? Or are we just ditching this residual gas? That'd be a sort of thing we do, isn't it? Oh god, we are just ditching argon. We are just ditching argon. Oh man. I need argon. Also, I'm in the middle of nowhere with no train to take me back home. Cool. You had dancing lessons during second year of high school? Yeah, I think we did too, but it wasn't really much. It was like a session of PE or two, and I wasn't. And it was done by like people who, you know, didn't really care anyway, because we didn't exactly have them. Oh, I guess some of them cared. Go to a station, call a train. I found another train, so that's okay. But no, I mean, I generally didn't want to dance anyway. Because Seif's too cool for dancing, don't you know? It's not that I was too cool, it's just that I was too awkward. Because I was embarrassed. What if I had to what if I had to hold a girl's hand? I can't do that. Too weird. Really, I'm just like awkward anime pro tag as a high schooler. I mean, that's probably where it comes from, though, right? High schoolers are awkward around the members of the opposite sex? What a surprise! There's no one. Yeah, meanwhile, because, you know, I didn't exactly have, this may be a surprise, I didn't exactly have a high opinion of myself. So, yeah. Didn't really want to do that. Why you went again 2 years later because of a girlfriend. See, that's probably the correct way to do it. Yeah. But yeah. Okay. So we've got some argon. Not a great, huge amount of it, but some. And I'll take some. Better than nothing. So the residual gas, we get some residual gas. We might need to expand on this later. This was more creative for the carbon dioxide to make the, what is this, methane. Wanted this for graphite, but now we've also got, you know, a possibility to do other stuff with it. Is kind of neat. Also kind of problematic in its own special, fun, unique way. What we're going to do is get rid of those. And we're going to get a large tank. Clunk. Going to specialize it, pumping it out that way. Yeah. Can we actually just shift this up by 1? Maybe 2. Yeah, I think that's correct. So now we get a lot of carbon dioxide going to storage, which is cool. And then with all that carbon dioxide going to storage, we have a pump reading that and saying, that tank is way too big, by the way, whatever. If carbon dioxide is greater than 200,000, which is a lot of carbon dioxide, let's be honest, then just ditch it. You don't need it. Get rid of it. That should be making more argon than we used to make. Okay, so now that we've got argon happening, more argon happening, let's use the correct terminology, please. Battery, and we probably need to load it with batteries. Do we even have any batteries? Serious? Do we not have batteries? Oh, 17. Well, that's gonna be a problem. You know what? You don't need all your batteries, right? Okay, so we're gonna call this Argon Pick 2. Now, what I'm concerned about is this got to be compressed argon or regular argon? I feel like I've got the wrong sort of argon on here. So we're going to pump it back out of the train. Yeah, I made a mistake. That's alright. Mistakes happen every day. Don't drink argon. Argon will do it. Okay. That can't be compressed argon. That's the mistake we've made here. So we're going to have to decompress the argon, which you can do just by putting it in a barrel pump. Which, please tell me we carry barrel pumps. We do, actually. Wow. They drink argon, they're gone. That makes sense. Okay. Argon decompression. Oh. The argon's depressed. Compressed? Who knows? Then we connect it this way. Try and get it all out of there. Taking a little while, but it'll get out there soon. Argon's emptying. It's on the last couple of thousand now. Bubble touched my lip and it scared me, and I was like, oh god, was there a bug in there? There was not, it was just a bubble. Still concerned. Okay, and then we're going to do this. Then here's the tricky part. Put it back in there. Actually, the tricky part's probably the part that makes it the easiest part. Oh yeah, and then we flip them around, so then they can be filled with argon. And it's going to be draining a lot faster because it's through outflows. Do I care about the last few hundred? Might as well, right? Good. With that, the argon can go and be delivered. Nice. Now these should all be working, and it does look like they are. We're really stressed for argon and helium. We can always make more. Interesting. Argon is only supposed to be one line. Oh, that. Yeah, Argon's only one. Okay, well, let's bring back the Argon train real quick. And correct that, shall we? Comma. Comma. Okay, so this should work now. 37 Argon, dump into the system, make a thing happen. Is it possible to drink Argon? I thought Argon was a gas. And again, I suppose you can drink it if you cool it, pressurize it. Like that, right? But the good news is that's going to be making my electric circuits again. Slower than I wish I was making them, but it's making them. Argon, isn't that an inert gas? That's what I thought. Probably safe to drink if you, like, get into liquid form. But again, I'm not a chemist. Please do not trust my word on this. Consult your doctor if drinking Argon is right for you. Which is a fun conversation. You just go to your doctor and it's like, hey, real quick question. Is drinking Argon okay? And they're like, no. And you're like, huh. The doctor has no idea why you'd ask that. And then you just leave. You don't tell the doctor anything. You don't ask them why you'd ask that question. You just sort of go, huh. And just leave. And the doctor's like, and every time they come in, I'm scared. I don't know why, but I'm uncomfortable every time they come in. Like, the doctor knows something's not right, but not quite sure. Or she is not quite sure what's wrong. But they know where the problem stems from, and it stems from you. Why are you causing your doctor such stress? That's my question to you. Gas with heavy enough so it stays below air. So it'll stay in the glass and you can pour it. You can pour argon? Hell yeah, that's cool. Oh, I think I've seen that. Like, people just pouring empty glass over a fire and the, like, fire gets put out even though nothing was, it looks like nothing was poured on it. Was that argon? It might have been. This is when it's like, no, argon explodes. Oh. I think argon, by the very nature of being an inert gas, probably does not explode. But again, I'm not a scientist. I don't know. I'm just a guy who plays Factorio. I'm just a little guy. I think they are done with me. No, they still want to pick up a couple other things. Cool. Now it's just all sandstone and bauxite, which I don't really care about. You can tell that I said that too. I don't care. Alright, so let's go back to the real reason we're here, which is... Oh. Well, ECH is still not being made fast enough, although... It looks like it's going at a fairly fast rate, so... Why it's not fast enough? It looks like it should be. ECH train coming? It is coming. I might want to pump up its numbers though, like give it a bigger tank. A little bit more junk in the trunk, if you know what I mean. If you ask me what I mean, I'm not 100% sure. Gonna be my excuse. If I just say I don't know, I just heard someone say it once, maybe I can get away from this. That's gonna be my attempt anyway. I don't know what I mean. I heard someone say it once and it sounded cool. I didn't understand it then and I don't understand it now. Oh, there is 20k ECH in there. That's pretty good. I don't like the fact that it all just sort of stopped. We probably need to get more propane in there as well. Sure, why not? The propane train's probably on its way though. There it is. I know what a train does. Okay. And we're going to upgrade those with Fluid Wagon 3s. And off you go. And we're probably going to upgrade those to... we're going to upgrade one of them to medium tank 3. Don't really have enough for all of them, I suppose. How much ECH does this actually make? It makes, at best, 275 per second. 16,000 per minute is not bad, honestly. Probably only improve it by adding some more speed modules, which probably not a bad idea. How's power going? Power is shaky. Not too surprising. Waiting for the ECH to return so I can put in a bigger container. And I might actually just expand this as well to put it all in yields. Now the ECH train must be coming in a moment. That's just dropping off plastic. That's plastic train, yeah. Okay, here it comes. The ECH is coming. It is on the train track. It's coming over this way. It's gonna give me problems. I was enjoying my Venga Boys there for a moment, and I was like, I don't know where I'm going with this song. The point is, we like to party. We like to party. That is the important part. And that happiness is just around the corner. Obviously. Propane has almost run out, which was actually something I was quite concerned about the concept of. And now it's happened. So we're going to take this to Fluid Wagon 3s. It's probably far bigger than it should be, or needs to be. But I would rather less supplies of more amount, just to get one more train off the network, you know? And to be fair, no, I was about to say, in the short time it's been running, it's half done, but no, it's a quarter done. So, normally that would make the train be able to leave again right now, but that ain't happening. The propane's already coming in though. We expanded it quite greatly. I mean, I think this does consume a lot of, like, it consumes 50,000 propane per minute. So after 4 minutes, it's going to need another 200,000 propane, which, good news for the factory is 200,000 more propane, right? We're going to stop that for a moment. Put another large tank in. And we're going to do it that way. So that should make ECH for a little bit longer before it starts freaking out. I don't know how long we can supply 200,000 propane every 4 minutes for, though. That might be a problem. That probably will become a problem fairly quickly. Although, maybe not. Maybe we need to up these tanks a little bit, the storage, because it seems like they can only store a certain amount, but I mean, doesn't look like the propane's being used for anything else. In fact, if anything, we're just burning off excess propane and turning it into other stuff. So, yeah, that's probably okay. The nature of how quickly does it fill. As I was saying, like if we can get solvent and ECH being made faster, that's only going to be awesome for us. That empties it pretty quickly, but yeah, I think we need slightly larger tanks. It does fill these very fast though. Oh crud, I didn't know there was another consumption thing. Oh wait, there's not. Wait, what? Oh, okay. So there isn't another consumption thing right now. We do need it later. Oh, then I don't care. Worry about that later. That's a problem for future Seif. So now the main problem is just how much chlorine we can dump into the whole system. Which, let's be fair, that's not a new problem, right? What I'd like to do is add a couple of large tanks with pumps between them. Just so that way we can try and, if there is a surplus of chlorine, we can just store it for the short time that we need to. It appears we're back to chlorine problems. That's fun. We'll speed that up. Maybe that'll help. Yeah. We might have a problem with regular water very soon. And if that's the case, let's just dump a couple. Dump this. We can do about it, huh? The answer is it's going to immediately cause problems. Okay, let's undo that. What I will do is maybe put a pump going that way, because maybe the problem is not the fact that the water's not coming through, that going through quite as much as I would like it to. Yeah. But brine's still kind of an issue. But that's okay, we're making a lot of chlorine. Are we making enough? I don't know, maybe. Well, it looks like the propane lasted long enough this time, which is kind of neat. I guess having 200,000 propane come in is probably enough. And we're going to up that to 70,000. Just quickly change that around that way. What's that actually doing? When it's like that, not much actually. I may have made a mistake here. That's alright. We'll, got it. I like to empty this out, which is happening fairly quickly. That's emptied. Good. And another pump. I don't really know how I feel about this part, but that's alright. Switch that back around. I kind of want to empty this out, actually. Which I keep, like, moving things around just to try and get this working, and it's just like, this is getting more and more awkward the more I do it. What am I doing? It'll make sense in a moment, don't worry. I would like this to be like a couple of, like, yeah, but I don't want to waste the propane. We don't need that anymore, we don't need that anymore. Here's another 200,000 propane. Damn, that came in quick. Okay. There we go, this is what I wanted. Then we're going to switch this around, like that. It's going to empty out that propane, that's fine. I'm not too fussed by that. Yeah. That'll fill up that tank pretty quickly, that's good. This is going to take a little while to empty, but I'm not too concerned. That has 137. You know what? 137 is a lot. We'll go drop that. This is what I want, what I really, really want. Yeah, well, you tell me what you want, what you really, really want. Okay? Because I don't really know what I want, what I even slightly want. Oh, actually. So, my plan here is, because I don't know how much titanium rutile we really even want here. You wanna I just like it's you wanna. It's just like they're confused what they want. They're not quite sure. Spice Girls not quite sure what they want. Classic problem. Spice Girls more articulate about what they want, maybe they'd get it. Did they ever consider that? No. Ah, crud. Sitting in the drive-thru, haven't decided what they want to order. Yeah, that sounds alright. They want, they don't know what they want. Yeah. So, 50 times 20. It'll soon be time to decide what you want for lunch. Oh, here we go again. And then we times 4 of those, so we want 4,000. Okay. So, if boxed condition, what? Rutile in a box, there we go, is less than, so 3900, we have a go. If that ever gets up to that high, then we're going to turn it off. That's going to block up all the sand, and we're not going to ditch any more sand. That means we also won't be wasting hydrochloric acid if that situation ever comes to pass. Which, you know, it might come to pass one day, but it's not there yet. You had half a kilo of sushi yesterday? It was a box shaped like Christmas tree, because when I think Christmas, I think sushi. Oh, I think sushi Christmas. Yeah. Panda and I, we bought a Christmas wreath today, just like a plasticish one. Like it. Put it on the door. So, you know, put a nail in our door just to put the wreath up. That was kind of fun. Now we've got a nail in our door, so I don't know what to do with that late after Christmas. You know, sometimes a nail in the door is half the fun, right? I mean, you gotta do something with your time, right? And if you're not putting nails in doors, what are you doing? Well, the labs are still going, so that's good. How are we going for solvent now? I think everything should be more or less okay now. Solvent is being produced constantly. We constantly want to go into the battery drop, which I don't know if I love that. In a few months you can hang an Easter bunny on the nail. That is a valid point. We could do that. Really think that one through, did I? That'd be a fantastic idea. Maybe not an Easter bunny. Hanging by his little neck. Oh. That got dark. You know what? The Easter bunny has to pay. You do it again on Halloween. Oh, is this like the friggin' what was it? The holiday thing that Dave was talking about the other day? That doesn't work. It doesn't. Hmm. How you doing, Solburn? Ooh. I pulled a new muscle that I was not previously aware of. How exciting. Do, it's Solburn time. How much solvent does this actually use? It uses 4,000 per minute. I see. That's quite a bit, actually. I'm going to change this to a slightly bigger argon tank, I think. Solvent, not solburn. Solvent. Yeah, that doesn't really work that way, does it? I'm over here, but I don't have the bigger tanks that I wanted for the pro. Oh, it doesn't need bigger tanks. It's clearly fine. Solvent. Yeah, that's probably how it works. With proper chemical treatment, solvent could become solvent. I mean, I suppose that's true. Let's not threaten the poor man, though. He's already struggling enough with C-block. We don't need to threaten his life. Let's not dissolve the soul burn. Yeah, I agree. You know, he doesn't need more tormenting that's already happening. I wish I had another radar. You know what? Maybe someone's near the radar station. Actually, you are actually near the radar station. How strange. And then we can... Okay, then I think once we do a little bit more work on the solvent, then we will get to making the robot frame 3s, which I really desperately want because I want them. That was not a great sign. Oh, they are making them occasionally. Need a solution, not become a solution. That's pretty funny. Like that. Clever. The in-game part we make biters is interesting. Oh, good. Interesting is not what I want to deal with today. Well, I don't have to deal with it today because we're still quite some distance away from that. Back at radars, I guess. Alright, so we're going to put a radar over here so we can see what's going on, which, honestly, we know the answer to that. Nothing's going on. Hey, yeah, yeah, hey, yeah, yeah. I say, hey, what's going on? Nothing. Oh. A lot of lead up for that, wasn't it? You're suspicious though. What's going on? Nothing? Oh. Sure? Yeah, yeah, go away, please. Please leave. Sounds like a lot of something's going on. You're not telling me the true story. Alright, well, whatever's being made here, it looks like it's about to not be needed anymore. Carbon fiber. Why are we not making a lot of carbon fiber? This is a good question. What is going on? Anti-praise. My God, do I pray? I'm gonna extend those, I think. Oh wow, we got lots of batteries. Let's go deliver some of them. Go deliver some of those too. We're doing what shirt, are we? Alright, today's one that we like. We're gonna go do. What the shirt? Okay. Today's shirt is the Catum. Look at that little guy. He's a little cat. He's got a dumb little face. I love his little face. Look at him. He's just so happy. Such a happy little cat. Yeah. I've been told that some new shirts are coming for Christmas. Just letting you know. I don't know what they are, but I'm looking forward to the new shirts. So, you know, we got that to look forward to, guys. Wait! I've messed up. Hang on. False alarm. I had a plan, but it's not going to work. I have to do it later. Oof, we'll get back to it. We'll get back to it later. I'm sorry. Ah. Okay. Oh. Sorry for the false alarm. It's okay. But there we go. I lied to chat with the lying hat. Hope that works. I hope that assuades some of your disappointments. I know, you panicked for nothing. I know, I know. I'm sorry. I had a plan, and then I realized I couldn't find where my plan was, and so... yeah. Sorry. On the mask, yep. Double cat's the only way to truly solve this problem. One day this mask is gonna break. Hopefully not today. So we're making some processes, but we really need the heat pipe 2s to made, and they're just really not happening. For some reason. Probably if I take guess, pipe 3s, yeah. Another? Everything going on? Couple of pipe 3 things going on, it seems. Right. Okay, let's start trying to make robot frames. I think we still need to make the standard turbine 3s first. Both. Nice if we could, but I think we might be dreaming too high. Might be flying a little too close to the sun on that one. You know what? That's what the sun's for. You're not flying too close to the sun. Not trying hard enough. Standard turbine 3. I'm pretty sure we don't have those being made anywhere. Although we do need another radar down there. Oh, power requirements have gone down. That's concerning. Massively concerning. It makes me think that maybe something's jammed up and all this production's stopped. Not unreasonable to assume that's happened. Why is it unreasonable? Because it happens a lot. It's not unreasonable. Reasonable to assume everything's broken again. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. Have a quick look. That's normal. That's normal. Looks fine. Not seeing any jams I'm not used to. Not really a particularly great phrase. No, nothing seems to be jammed. Okay. On then. Alright, so, oh. Yeah, we put the radar down. That's good. So, what do we start with first? Standard turbines, I suppose. Yeah. So we need 6 things, and then we need 5 things, really. Carbon composite. Whatever. Okay, titanium sheet. Motor 3s. Probably going to kick up production again. A whole bunch of things probably haven't been built for a while. Then, as the trains will come back, they're going to be like, yeah, we want all our stuff, please. This is going to be interesting. Wait. That's 7 things. Okay. We'll get the other one from next door. Pipe 4. All pump 2. And standard turbine 2. Okay, and then finally we need transformers. We had not previously. Yeah, I think we had enough supply for every single thing we requested there. Which is both good and bad. Good, because that means we've got the stuff, but it's bad because it means we probably had a lot of backlog that we don't have anymore. And now it's going to take a while to build it all back up again. But that's okay. Resources are meant to be used, right? You aren't using your resources. What are you playing? Are you even playing Factorio anymore? I honestly don't know what you're playing. Tell me. What are you playing? Legitimate question to stream now. What are you guys playing right now? You guys playing the Factorios? Are you doing your own thing? You working? Like Friday night for most of you, or Friday, or Saturday morning. There, got there eventually. 7 days to die. Nice, nice. Need that, but I understand people really like it. Gonna meet some friends soon? That's cool. It's interesting chat integration. Yeah, I saw a little bit of Vundu playing that. Come to visit from Germany. What? Gosin? No, I'm kidding. It's probably not Gosin. That'd be really funny though. Like, knows one German, assumes every German is now Gosin. How it works. Right, so large assemblers, we're going to copy, paste from over here. Everyone is assuming me. Oh yeah, that's right, everyone. My bad. Forgot that he was called everyone now. I have no idea why he did that, but he's enjoying it. My policy is if someone's enjoying their own joke, I just let them go with it. I'd be hypocritical otherwise. Oh, nice. Keep forgetting to like try and organize a collaboration stream. Really bad at it. Like I briefly talk about it and then I just get distracted and life happens and then I just don't do it. Now the trick here is I don't want to do that. Do it this way. Well, that's confusing. I always go backwards and forwards. I've never done that before, and I don't want to do it again because it hurts my eyes. Says that, but he's gonna do it again. Can't be trusted. Can't be trusted with this newfound power. Okay. And then the Transformers. Then those. Okay, so that gets that done. And then we just need the robot frames, which to be fair, I think that's going to be a right pain in the ass. That just makes one, right? How much resources? Alright. I mean, I say it's alright. I literally have no choice in the matter. Saying it's alright is just my way of going like, yeah. What am I going to do about it, right? Complaining about it is not going to fix anything. So it'll be alright, because it has to be. Thank you. Okay. I'm box some more belts, it seems. One turbine. Oh yeah, it's true. It's a box of turbines, so it's 5 turbines each. I know. Quite right. A lot of turbines. Okay, carbon composite. Kind of sucks, but this was actually backing up quite nicely. Oh well. What you gotta do, right? It's why you build the things. To use the... Oh, wait, what? Hang on, wait, what? I don't think I make those. That is thoroughly stuck on my headset. Okay, we're off. Filter. Oh wait, no, they're just called filter inserters. What am I thinking? I absolutely do make those. Here they are. Never mind. Crisis averted. Battery 2s. That's gonna be expensive. Great, the train does actually have them, but I gotta make those very fast. Relay 3s and robot frame 2s. Okay. Relay 3s, I'd imagine I'm having some problems with. Like far away though. However, I've also made a 0 of them, so... Bleh. And we have never dropped robot frames, apparently. Well, what do they say? You don't really want to be dropping frames if you can help it. Okay, so the relays are still not really being made. Because of a lack of processor 2s. To be fair, we kind of knew that was a delay. We've got some processor 2s, we can make them go off and do their thing. Processor 1s are being made, I hope. Sometimes you hope and you hope wrong, you get it wrong. Why are we not making processor 1s? The lack of argon? Yeah, it is. Crud. Cruddy crud. We just need to make more argon next. That might be the next thing we need to do. I'd imagine, as I was saying before, power requirements have probably gone up. They actually haven't. I thought they were going to, like, quite massively, but they didn't. Still sitting about 2.5, which 2.5 is fine to me. And that's going to make some relays now. No. Not going to make relays. Why not? We are missing a full ingredient. Are we serious? What are we missing? Pole 4s. I'm missing pole 4. Then we can probably start thinking about making this new chassis, which will be quite beneficial, actually. At that point, I think we've got everything we need. Then we can run the speed of slightly faster. I mean, that's going to be the main goal. We don't really need more robots at this stage. What we just need is to be able to move. Running around at the speed of fast. Got places to go. Gotta grab on my ass. Row, your butts. Yeah, you know what? That song doesn't go into grabbing your own butt, so that's a better song. Okay. And just productivity module those up, because why the hell not? Be foolish not to. Very foolish not to productivity module anything at this point. Speed is not the problem. A little bit of efficiency though. Whoa. Goes a long way. Oh. You know, it's like an extra, what? 12% efficiency. I mean, productivity. You know, for every 10 you make 11. Technically, it's actually slightly better than that number, but... Levensies, I'm all over a cake. There's like a symbol that Panda drew on a piece of paper next to me. She was using my computer for something. And every time I look at it, it looks like a bug and it creeps me out. And then I look at it closely, I'm like, it's just that symbol again. And it's happened to me like 3 times this stream. I think I would have figured out it's not a bug by now, but nope, keep looking at it, keep going, ah, bug! And then it's not. I'd show you the symbol, but it's on a piece of paper with our address on it. And you know what? I'm not really in the mood for doxing myself today. Not today. See about next stream. Even if I covered up, you'd still see enough of details. And I'm like, oh, I don't really want to. Oh, wait, that's going to be empty inventory. You're right. I'll buy it. Full cargo or empty. Doxing is tight. Doxing is what all the cool kids are doing these days. Damn, gotta get on that shit. I was working with someone the other day, and he said the phrase, like we were talking about this cake that my manager brought in, and oh man, this cake slaps. And I'm like, what? What is this youth speak? It slaps? What the hell? He's like, no, the kids don't talk that way. They say other stuff and they make fun of me and they steal my lunch money. I'm like, okay, well, still, slaps is still a generation, like, that I am not comfortable with existing. What? Slaps? Why are you being slapped by cake? You get slapped by cake. Unless, you know, it's your kink. In which case, continue, I suppose? I don't know, do people say slaps? Do you guys say slaps? I do not. I was confused. We used to say things were mean. What's mean as, bro? Cake is cake is slang for butt, so it's a butt slap. That makes sense. That makes sense a lot, actually. So he's saying this slap. No, I'm a demographic where me hearing of it is the sign that is no longer cool. Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm feeling that Abe Simpson line. You know, I used to be it, but then they changed what it was, and now everything that's hip is scary, and it'll happen to you. Feeling that day by day. Someone on staff was well aware of how this shit goes down when they wrote that line. For some reason I've been watching a lot of steamed ham like memes lately. I don't know why, but just a lot of steamed hams. And I've been enjoying them, but also, why am I doing this to myself? Steamed ham, steamed hams, but cake. That how it works? Did I do it right? The one with the real Aurora Borealis. I have seen that one. I have. The one I was enjoying was steamed hams, but you're in Krusty Burger, and watching steamed hams on your phone. And so when Skinner runs across the road, you see him like coming across the road to the Krusty Burger. And then you just like, I must say, you steam a good ham. Seymour, the house is on fire. No, mother, it's just the Northern Lights. God, Seymour, you're such an idiot. I love him. Frames. I mean, let's be honest, Simpsons, everyone's kind of an idiot, right? Like, who is the most sane person on Simpsons? This is like a genuine question. Like, who is the... Like, I'm not counting Frank Grimes, because Frank Grimes is absolutely the most sane person, and they friggin' killed him for it. But, like, who is the most rational person? The janitor? Willie? Willie is not janitor. Smithers? Maybe, but Smithers got a... Bo is kind of clinically depressed, so yeah, I guess. Burns? I mean, yeah, if you have that sort of money, perhaps. Oh god, yeah, Burns might be the right answer. He's so out of touch with the world because he's so rich. And, hey, let's be honest, that's kind of what I'm seeing. What did I call in? Did I not call in Certus? I swear I did. Mo isn't healthy, but at least he isn't delusional about it. I mean, I don't like the amount that he's quite happy to pull out a shotgun. But then again, you know, that some people are like that, which is terrifying, but some people are like that. So, maybe. Oh, is a scary answer. Possible, though. A lot of good answers, though. I mean, the original idea, like, I was watching a behind-the-scenes thing, and they were saying, like, Superintendent Chalmers was meant to be, like, a fairly rational sort of character. And I guess he is, but again, like, everyone on that show over time becomes, like, a weird version. Like, at first, like, early show, I would actually say Flanders is pretty gosh darn reasonable. Because he is. He's a pretty reasonable man. And then later, they, like, just made him, you know, really over the top, like, religious. But at first, he was, like, reasonable? Like, I know people like that. Gosh darn. Yeah, I'm trying not to swear. Let me have that. But, you know, Flanders is mostly pretty reasonable to begin with. And his way of reacting to most issues is reasonable, but again, no one. It's a comedy show, right? You can't have anyone be 100% reasonable. Very Flanders, it is. Gosh darn Diggly. Yeah. But I like Flanders. I think Flanders is Flanders is generally a good person. I don't think anyone's questioning that because he is. And to be fair, he is a very tolerant person considering he's living next to literally one of the biggest assholes in town. Both figuratively and literally. The episode where he killed and buried a guy. I mean, look, again, this is where you sort of got to go. It's a comedy. Occasionally, someone has to act out because otherwise, the comedic, it'll just be Seinfeld. And I've never seen Seinfeld, so maybe I'm wrong there. But it would just be like, I'm just dealing with a situation that comes up in normal everyday life, and it's like, is that comedy? Probably not. That's just a guy living his life. You know, I mean, like, again, what I was saying about Mr. Burns. He's reasonable, and then he's not. And that, again, that's where we can probably go back to Smithers. He's a reasonable guy. He has his weird quirks, but then again, who doesn't have their weird quirks? Simpsons Slice of Life confirmed. Absolutely. What do you mean confirmed? It wasn't confirmed already? No. Since Isekai win. Oh, I isekai'd, but into Simpsons. Steamed hams! Steamed isekai. No. No one deserves that. Mouth-watering isekai. Sorry, I said that and I'm like, well, that's a genre that exists. I'm just now coming to the conclusion of The Simpsons Slice of Life, bad news and what a sitcom is. Well, it's a situational comedy, isn't it? Yeah, that's a valid point. I don't think it's bad news. It's more like a, hey, wait until this next part gets announced, like realized, you know, take this to the next logical step. It's not even the next logical conclusion. It's just take one more step. Go on. I double dog dare you. But you know, if you get double dog dared, you've got to do it. I don't need to tell you that. These characters don't act like real people. What the heck? Close enough though, right? We're just waiting for those trains, which... No, wait, we're not waiting for trains. We're waiting for batteries. I mean, Simpsons is... I haven't really watched any of the new Simpsons. Like, I watched some of the Simpsons, of course, since it was, like, bad. And it always gets a chuckle out of me. So, I mean... Is Simpsons bad now? No, but I don't think it's as good as it used to be. I don't think that's a controversial statement. But it's still fun. You know? Probably still happily watch an episode of Simpsons and have a good time. You're a simp, son. Absolutely. Simping all day. You know what they say, simping ain't easy. They don't say that. Maybe they do say that. I don't know. Is simping easy? I'm not doing a poll for that. If you have money. Yeah, but I mean, you don't get anything for simping, right? But like, simping sure ain't cheap. That's true, but you don't get anything from it. It's like, I really love that old, like, meme thing where someone says your name. Pay for that. they gave like their favorite e-girl like a really expensive graphics card or a car or something. I don't remember exactly what it was. Like, wow, one of my viewers in my stream gave me this. And it's like, this guy spent how much money to be called one of your viewers? Oh boy, like, it's a lot of money to just be one of the viewers. Yeah. Right. So, I do believe it is officially time, and I mean officially time, to start building some new armor. So, what do we need? We need robot frames. I'll take one box of those. Probably enough. There's 5. Fine. We need probably a car. A car would probably make this so much easier. And I left my car behind somewhere, and I don't know where I left it, because I've jumped like 4 times since getting the car. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this bad boy and take it on the road. And we're going to go and get some textiles and carbon composite. We can use those are right next to each other. They're about up here somewhere. They're not right next to each other, but they're close. Oh, this episode of dude, where's Steve's car? We haven't reached bounty levels for looking for the car yet. That might happen later. If I haven't seen my car in like a full episode, then I consider doing like a bounty of where's my car. I don't really know much about bluegrass music. I always thought grass was green. Da 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 da. Sorry, I hated my own joke that much. I double, like, joke sounded it. How much I hated that one. New level of sadness from me. Okay, let's get some carbon composite. We want 20 of them, apparently. No, don't. Oh, shit. Well, I guess we've got a lot more than what we wanted. So now we need some textiles. 20 textiles. Textiles is something I wanted to improve on, I think, as well. Maybe not. Hello? Something's still making, like, non-boxed. Yeah. Yeah. 2 of them. Wonderful. Only there's a mod called Car Finder. Yeah, but then I'll just crash the car into things. There's no mod to stop me from crashing into things. So what's the point? No, there's no point. Okay, so now that that's flowing better, we should be in a position where I don't see any more of those. I mean, after it resolves itself. Yeah, it looks very much like we would be. But if I could easily find the car, then what would be the fun of it, you know? Fun would be over. That's why we're building this armor, so we got real fast legs and we can run. Some sort of fast hedgehog. How come everyone else can keep up with Sonic if he's supposed to be so fast? This is like a question that people have probably long since argued to death. I've never thought about it before. This is new to me. Small storage chest. Okay. Okay, small storage chest too. I don't think we make those. Slows down so other people can keep up. That's true. Also, a bunch of characters just as fast as him. Okay, that's bullshit. If they're just as fast as him, his whole thing is that he's the fastest thing alive. If Tails the fox can keep up with him by spinning his stupid tails, you know, this is how you start fights with people online, by the way. He calls Tails the fox stupid. It's like, actually, he's very smart. He built his own plane. Yeah. So smart, then why do people draw so much porn of him? Sorry, I don't know where that one went. That's a take. That's a take that exists. You can't talk about Sonic the Hedgehog without acknowledging that part of the fandom. Can't. I can't. Not Tails, but Shadow, Knuckles, and other variations. Fair enough. Anyway, talking about Sonic the Hedgehog on the internet when you don't know what you're talking about seems like a good way to get your ass beat. Oh god, it's gonna be more painful than I thought. I don't really need this, do I? No. I don't. I just need, like, do a little bit. But what I also need then is one of these. Which also means I need one of these. Oh, I've done the thing again. Okay, well, it's mine now. We need some titanium sheets as well. We've got some of those then. And we need some epoxy. Yes. It's alright. Once we're done with this, we're done with it. Gotta find some epoxy. I think I know where we keep it. Keep it in the epoxy factory. Right out of hydrochloric we have. Happens. Oh, there's some epoxy here. Right. We need this. I need a small chest 3. That's probably the thing we need first. Done. Then we kinda suck. But you know, you play this stupid game of trying to make stuff stupidly, you either win or you don't win. You don't win at all, actually. You messed up from the beginning and you'll never get it right. Okay. Then we put that into a small storage chest. Yeah, relay 2. Yeah, sure, why not? Why wouldn't we need relay 2? I'm just gonna go walk into traffic at this stage, I think. I think that'll make me happy. Ah, yes, the game's breaking me again. It's been a while. Been a while since it broke me, but we're back. You know what? It's time. I didn't know we were coming to this stage, but it's finally time. I didn't know today would be the day. But today is the day that we drive the truck again. The truck that has been out of fuel for quite some time. And away we go. I'm gonna be like, that's not a truck, that's a tank. Oh no, it's a truck. Now the good news is, it's not going to get stuck on anything because it can turn on a dime. Bad news is, it's going to destroy things. Can't win them all, right? Like, see, that's what I was always afraid of happening. And it just immediately happened. Okay. All storage chest 1. We just... We're building this shit here, okay. We need relay 2s, okay. Not crash into things you do not need to crash into. Do this, Seif. Not crash into that train. I don't know if that train is going to be crashable, but don't find out. Okay. Relay 2s. Okay, with that, we have everything we need to make small storage chests. Good. Almost lost my tank. Sorry, truck. Let's get the truck out of here. Yeah, I don't feel comfortable with what's about to happen. If I ran through a box of... Whoa, what is that? That is not cool, I don't care. Thought I cared, but I was wrong. Ducks. Hey, Revolte. The duck revolution cannot be stopped, and I'm not even going to try. I'm a broken man. I acknowledge the ducks cannot be stopped, and nor will I ever try again. There's a time where you got to realize the revolution has succeeded, and you are merely a puppet for the revolution. I look forward to losing this tank, by the way. I'll put that out there. There's no way I'm not going to lose this tank. Okay. Ceramic powder. Where the hell are we going to find ceramic powder? Literally all over the place, to be fair. Harder to not find ceramic powder than it would be to find it. and then 2 efficiency module 2s. I'm pretty sure we built those. Right, nice and slowly, no need to break anything. I broke something. Oh, you know what? It's just a light bulb. I don't like light bulbs. All my homies hate light bulbs. Yeah. I think the tank may be a bad thing to be driving around the base. Sorry, the truck. Yeah. It is more responsive though, I'll give it that. Probably because it just doesn't move as fast. It feels more responsive because there's more time to respond. I think that's right. Okay, there's the ceramic powder. Let's just put the tank in a place where it's not going to roll away. Sorry, the truck. Call it by the correct name, Seif. Show the truck some respect. Chassis 5. Okay, can we build this yet? No, we need the efficiency modules. These aren't the efficiency modules here, are they? They are. Right. Back of them. Good now? Yeah. We had to fight for that. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to stand miles away from everything. Because if you do this wrong, it's going to be very annoying very quickly. I don't want to do things, I don't want to have to deal with annoying things. I already have to deal with myself on a daily basis. Okay. Now we...
Thanks for your support.
Thigo Essen just resubscribed for 11 months. Hat?
Hat! Hey guys, and thank you so much for the 11-month support. Oh god. Oh god. And allow me to say meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow. That was right. That was 11. Yeah, we're wearing a hat. Why am I wearing the hat? Because I said that we would be doing a cool thing, and then we didn't do the cool thing. So, therefore, I am lying, and therefore I need to apologize, and the only way I know how to truly give penance is by wearing this hat. Okay, so that's what we had in my inventory before. What we have in my inventory again. Now I think it's time to get some sexy legs. Ow. Bring Jacinda the... What? Bring Drin Jacinda this cat. Stupid sexy legs. Why are we involving Jacinda for this? I think Jacinda's busy. Probably busy. We won't bother Jacinda. I don't know if that's the first question you ever asked Jacinda. If you ask Jacinda a question, I don't think she asks, have you paid your taxes? I generally assumed you have. How many legs can we wear? It's a strange question, I admit, but important question nonetheless. Let's see. One leg. Oh, great for more legs. I... do this. Probably. Put those over there. And then I put that there and I put that there. Then we've still messed up. Put that in there. That's a good. Yeah, there we go. We got there. We got there in the end. Okay, so that's only a leg 1. We probably need better legs than that. For now, that's something, you know. Can we do better legs? We actually can do better legs. Can we do better legs than that? No. 2 legs is the best we can do. But still, that makes us move quite a bit faster. Look at those little legs going. Okay. Is it worth stacking extra legs? I think it's worth stacking extra legs, right? No one's going to disagree with me on that. More legs is better. We've all read Animal Farm. 2 legs bad. 4 legs good. 4 legs. Okay, so we've got enough legs. Carbon composite. Do we have enough carbon composite? We did. I think we put it all in a box. Cool. Okay. I love that one. So trolly. Good. I'm pretty sure everyone's here. Yeah, exactly. Here's everyone. For some reason. That I will never quite understand. Speed module 3s. Okay, we don't have a lot of those. Generally, I think is it worth spending the time to get the extra legs? Yeah, probably is. Like, you know, the time will add up. So it's a bit of pain now, but it's going to be really helpful later. So yeah, we'll spend the time to go get the extra legs. Yeah, how's this going? Going pretty well. I'll only know it's going well for certain when it doesn't actually need to go anywhere and it's just completely full up. So what do we need? We need some more carbon composite. What is going on here? Why are we not making this? Why are you being lazy? Really? I don't know for that stuff. Because we have power problems. No? I don't see a deadlock. Just some like half alive locks, which is about normal. Though I am confused on why this isn't running. Could be. Propane. This is always correct, I'll give it that. I mean, essentially that's just a yes, right? I was so happy about it too. That's the best part about it. I was like, oh, it happened. Look at that, 2 trains. We're not making speed module 3s at the moment. Maybe that's something we should be looking at. What do we need? Haste module 3s. Do we make haste module 3s? Pretty sure the answer to that is no as well, to be fair. Haste module 2s. And they go nowhere except to make... Hang on, do we really not make... Yeah, no, we don't make haste module 3s. This is going to put on a new level of stress for everything. So, you know, that's fun. Okay, so we need haste 2s and speed 2s. The good news is they're right next to each other. We also need heat pipe 3s, sensors, and processors. Okay. Now what we're going to do is just connect these two together. Heat pipe 3s, sensor 2s, processors. Those are not sensors that we want. Those are the processors. We want those. There is no way in hell we get enough of them, but you know what? That's no. That was almost a mistake. Sensor 2s. Do we have sensor 2s around here? Apparently not. That would have been too awesome. Okay, sensor 2s. Now we just need heat pipe 3s. Now I've got a funny feeling we don't have heat pipe 3s here. Not seeing it. We don't make heat pipe 3s. Pretty much. What we are going to do though is we're going to build Rosefoot. Going to set up the heat pipe 4s to have a place to go when, oh, sorry, 3s when they are built. At least that way we've got that sorted out. But we're not there yet. That's the thing, like, you're making progress step by step, it's okay. As long as you're going forwards, as long as production increases, even slightly, the mod is coming to an end one day. Or as Ghostin puts it, Kiwi pain noises. Just not unwarranted. Because it is pain, but that's okay. We need more stops to be unboxed. We have more stops to unbox. No, we don't. Well, then I guess we're not unboxing anything, are we? This is my private hell. What they need to do is just continue doing this and eventually have like up to heat pipe 20s. And then that's the midpoint. That is a mod that I do not want to play. I'm not entirely sure I want to play this mod, to be fair, but wait, we're this far in, we can't go back now. Okay, I think what we're going to do is put another crow station down here. Yeah, that's probably good. Do the heat pipes. Another crow station will mean I need to get more belts. Okay, so let's stack the belts in there as well. Do we need more boxes? I don't think so. We need more stops, definitely. The train 1. It is a locomotive 1. Wow, I didn't know we were using such old tech. Right. It'll get there. I mean, we are almost, no joke, to the point of space. There's going to be a bunch of things that we're lacking to get that done, but once we get there, again, we can start just pushing forwards. That's what it's about. No, we're not there yet. You know we're not there yet. We've barely pulled out of the driveway. You've already eaten your cookie, Gosen. I told you, wait until we're halfway, then eat your cookie. Now you're going to be hungry for the rest of the trip. I told you, look, you've got the bottle. You know, now you have to pee in the bottle. You know the rules. Everyone's going to watch you do it. Sorry I said that. That's gross and I apologize. I'm hungry, I'm dad. Got him with the old dad joke. Look, you keep this up, I'll push you out of the car, okay? And Grandma will be like, what happened to Gosen? He's such a sweet young boy. I'm like, I pushed him out of the car. What? He deserved it. Oh, that makes sense. He has a bit of a dick sometimes. And I'm like, what? Hang on. What sort of sweet old woman have you become? I was never a sweet old woman. The Rim trained me well. Oh. Rimworld Grandma. Damn. She went on an insulting spree. I'm sorry, Gosen. How Rimworld Grandma be? Goes on an insulting spree. Pretty sure in general you're not allowed to push children out of a car. I mean, I don't know. I haven't checked the road code on that, but it is possible, you know. Can someone Google, is it okay to push a child out of the car? That was one of those things that I was saying, and I'm like, I'm enjoying this sentence. This sentence is horrible and irredeemable. But man, was I enjoying saying it. Oh, God. Name grandma, age 80. Traits. 80. Psychopath cat will eat without table. Yeah, probably legal in between 7 and 9 states. You know what? It's going to be the states that also made abortion illegal. We know that. I mean, that's obvious. Oh, God. Wait, her trait is eat without table, not her mood. Her trait is eat without table. Like, she refuses to eat at table. She gets a negative penalty if she eats at table. Oh, is that a thing you can do? That'd be so funny. I don't know if I want to click on that. I don't know. I've listened to myself today, and I don't know if I want to click on that. Maybe if I just click on it, it'll give me the line, and I'll know if it's safe. Alright, you know what? Let's click on it. Tantrum, kicking, and crying in car. Oh yeah. Oh, 4 minutes of that. Wonderful. Wonderful. There's a mod that makes pawns explode if they eat without a table. Ah. Yeah, no, I'm not watching that 4-minute video of a child having a tantrum. I don't think I need to see that in my lifetime. That's alright. I know how long my tantrums go for, and that child ain't got shit on me. Ask Panda how often my tantrums last. She'll be like about 7 or 8 hours. Does not stop screaming. Everyone gets to the grandma's house safe and sound, except Go Sam. Yeah. Everyone's just like absolute silent when grandma asks, "Where's Go Sam? He's such a sweet young boy. I've got candy for him and everything, and an extra cookie, because I understand he likes to eat cookies." Everyone's like, "No, we're not telling you, grandma. We know what happens to snitches." And everyone just gets like this to them individually. Yeah, they say snitches get pushed out of the car on the highway. Not quite what they say. They should. This looks like a place ripe for delays. Like right now, I'm not doing the... putting the thing on for that. It was too short. That's one that's going to be out of context later. Or maybe in context later. I love how excited it is. You've added a quote, and I'm like, added a quote. Yep, that's happened. It's like, boy, I hope someone uses this quote later. I'm like, I really hope they don't. Do we have like room for another? No, we don't. We might have room for another solar panel later. Moment. Okay, so the whole point here is building heat pipes. So. Pipe 4s are good. I love it when I use my pipe 4s. They take so much work to build. Ball pump, drop 2. Ball pump? Yeah. Pipe 2s. Ah, yes, the things that we never really build enough of. I'm so glad we're going to be using more of those. Why do we not really build many of these? That's the question. It's fiberglass, right? Pipe 3s, that's the real problem. I wonder if we could... It's actually not a bad idea to productivity module these? Probably not, honestly. Well, it appears I have trapped myself. Again. I'm between a rock and another rock. The situation does not rock. Coming to you live from the place that rocks. A rock! Put some productivity modules in there. Hopefully that'll give us some slight more heat pipes. I mean, it doesn't make them fast, but it does make them, and that's something. I don't want to ditch the processes. There's so much work to build. You can go put them in a place that they belong and we'll be happy. You know what? You can totally go this way. You'll love it. Great. Trust me. It's so much fun over here. I don't even care if it doesn't trust me. What yield modules are we using on these ones? Probably 2s, right? Probably could upgrade those to I don't think we have a bad time with that. And compressed helium is the other thing we need. Oop, that's too much. Well, that's what we get. That is... double. It will not need that much, but whatever. We've got them on hand, we might as well use them. Okay. But with that, we have everything we need to make heat pipe 3. I was like, please tell me we have foundries. We have foundries. Okay. Good. Kick that in. Those are going to run out immediately, I know, but what can you do, right? All you can do is the best you got. In many cases right now, it's just not enough. But that's okay. We are progressing. Things are being made. We are moving forwards. I like how I go from like elements of absolute surrender, giving up, it's not worth it, what's the point? And then I just try to pull myself back, just kicking and screaming 4 minutes. Because I got to. Made a biosludge loop. Oh. I'm happy for you. At first when I read that, I thought you meant like in real life, and I'm like, why? What is wrong with you? But I gotta pull myself back from the brink of despair, because otherwise I will never finish this mod. Gotta finish. Don't want to be a quitter twice. $150 crafting time. Really? Wow. Do I need to finish this mod? I think I do. Have you not heard of the gambler's fallacy? Not gambler's fallacy, sunk cost fallacy? Gotta finish the mod. I spent so much time on it. So 5 makes 4. Okay. I am actually enjoying myself, despite the complaining and bitching I'm having. I am actually having a lot of fun. I think what I'm enjoying most is the ability to complain and bitch. That's the fun part. Just in case anyone thought that I was actually not having fun, I do actually enjoy doing this. Despite looking very dead inside, that's just who I am as a person. Too many playing Necromancer in video games. Okay. This is good. Okay, and batteries. Okay, heat pipes. They are coming in when they bloody well feel like it. Oh. Another thing on the books. Did we not? Did we not do the thing? But we did the thing. We didn't do the thing. Stop. Right. It happens from time to time. Not often, but it happens. So that's going to be making my haste modules. Good stuff. Let's see if I got a response to that. Hey. Oh wait, no, it's run the wrong way. I am responding to that with an emoji. That's you leaving the car, to be clear. Emma's stolen your chocolate bars? Well, Em probably needed it more than you. Go and get Tim's Tams. Okay, moving on. I mean, I'm happy that science is just progressing while I'm sort of just talking about my language. Stuffing about. There we go. Oh no, I know why Tim's in my car. Tim's a good dude. I like Tim. Someone in the stream was like, how do they know my name? Oh, like, did you just push Ghostin back into the car? Very kind of you. Roppo. Uh-oh. I have officially lost the train. There it is. Woo. That was scary. Oh. Okay. Oh wait, I never made the night vision goggles. How difficult are they to make? Here to go, we need free ones. He doesn't have to go home, but he can't stay here. I'm banning him. I'm not banning Ghost. Never. I say never. Never give someone like that sort of free reign. I don't think I've got a reason to though, so I can give him free reign for the moment. A free reign Ghost over here. I like my Ghost free reign. You trying people out? No. For giving you free reign, it does not mean you're a member of the Jedi Council. Many reasons you're not a member of the Jedi Council. For one, we're not the Jedi Council. Like, you thought we were the Jedi Council. I got some bad news for you, buddy. And the Jedi Council. I mean, we're over here pushing kids out of cars. You know, that's not good. That's not. That's not what a Jedi would tell you to do. One of those very anti-Jedi moves. Not the Jedi way, that is true. Jedi way is leaving the car from the top, not the side. They always jump through the top of things. Like, Jedi are just really keen on jumping. You notice that? What's up with Jedi, right? What are they doing? What are the Jedi doing? Someone tell me, please. I don't know what they're doing. I don't even know if they know what they're doing. He's just jumping around, damn fools of themselves. That's what they're doing. Drugs. Is that the Jedi way? I don't think that's the Jedi way. Maybe. Can confirm they don't know what they're doing. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. So I'm happy to have the haste modules. I think that's really cool. I like those. Speed modules are next. Okay. So only a twofer. Their clothes are a uniform if they're all just copying each other? That's a good question actually, yeah. I thought their clothes were a uniform, but now you brought it up. I mean, Jedi wearing a t-shirt instead of the traditional robes is really funny. Darth, cool. No, not as Darth. Darth would be evil. Jedi Knight cool guy. The Jedi Knight cool guy over here, right? Darth Barry. I mean, the Sith also kind of copy each other's outfits. Well, not really, actually. Sith have style, you know? I'm not saying the Sith are good people. They are the bad guys for a reason. You know, the reason is because they question. And, man, just hate people who ask questions, you know? Get out of here with your questions. If I wanted questions, I'd ask you one and tell you to F off. The Jedi Order is very rude in my canon, apparently. Very rude. That's just the Jedi Order for you, right? What I would like to do probably is set up some more productivity, like high productivity things. Oh goodness, no. Are you using prod 1s? Are you kidding me? You're not even using yields? Are you bloody kidding me? Who thought that was a good idea? Was it Barry? Was Darth Barry here again? I told you to stop listening to Darth Barry. Know what he's doing. Sith are truly insidious. What kinds of stuff does the Sith or Jedi Order mostly take out? They don't really like cooking. Yeah, that and genocide, unfortunately. Can't pretend the Sith, the Jedi don't do that. Because, you know, they do. I mean, the only thing Anakin did wrong was it was an unsanctioned murder of sand people. I mean that, you know, the younglings, but that's not the point. Take out? You mean takeaway? I do mean takeaway, you're right. I messed up. I was trying to be cool. They do consulting, but they're also bad at their job. That is true. But you know when you see one, it's a bad time, but if you see two, you know the situation is far out of hand. Not North American. I know, I know. Look, I feel bad as it is, okay? I'm sorry. Sorry, Solburn. I said the wrong word. They're real consultants. Now there are two consultants. This consultant situation is out of hand. What if there was three? Oh, you're in trouble. If there's three consultants, you know there's bad times are ahead. C3PO. Gosh, no. Don't bring up that shit character here, okay? I'm all for good fun Star Wars fun and games, but don't bring up the literal worst character of Star Wars, okay? And don't need to bring that shit up. He is the worst character in all of Star Wars. And I will defend that. Some people say that's a real take, but no. C3PO is the worst character of Star Wars, and I'm talking any Star Wars. Oh, but what about Jar Jar Binks? People say, yeah. No. Worse than Jar Jar Binks. And I'm gonna hold on to that one. I don't care. I don't care who says that I'm wrong, because I'm not. I'm not wrong on that one. I know, it hurts. I don't know Glupshito. He has a good name though. Let's look up Glupshito. Glupshito. What a good name. Let's look up Glupshito. You know what, I'm gonna do it on Firefox because that way I can show you what I'm doing. Glupshito, okay. As a fake name. What? Okay, see, look, here's the thing. Bringing up Glupshito, I've searched him. Oh, is it only one T? Okay. Glupshito, the best fake Star Wars character. I don't get it. It's the joke. The joke. Oh, he's not real? That's the point? This is the joke? Okay, I see. I see how I've been tricked. Okay. Either way, sure, still a better character than a character that doesn't exist. That tells you something. There's a few characters in Star Wars that Star Wars probably better if they didn't exist. You know, like C3PO. I see it. I know people don't like this take, but I also gotta acknowledge the truth that he is the worst. Like, literally every scene C3PO is in, he ruins. Okay, what would be cool? A droid walking around in the desert going beep, beep. That's pretty cool, right? Oh no, let's have, oh no, R2, we're stuck again. There's sand everywhere. I am so bored. This is Terrence and Phillip, I just realized. But anyway, it's not the point. The point is, all he does is complain. It's a good name. And then you've got, like, you know, friggin' Force Awakens. You've got Han and Leia meeting again for the first time after all these years. And he's like, oh, hello. It's good to see you. You probably didn't notice me because I have a red arm. Fuck off. Like, even if Jar Jar Binks is being mildly racist stereotype, let's be honest, let's not be around the bush on that one. It's still better. He's still better. I understand he's a droid. Yes, he's programmed to be shit. Programmed by a child to be shit. Congratulations. Welcome to your prize. Protocol droid. Yeah, what protocols? How to make people hate you? Congratulations, you succeeded. All his, what, is protocol to complain constantly? If so, I'm doing well, very well at protocol right now. Best android is Mr. Data. Damn right, Data's good shit. I got nothing to say bad against Data. He's a good boy and he knows it. Like, the name is pronounced Data, but it should be said Data, but that's not his name. It's said Data. You know, I programmed him badly as a joke. I mean, if that was the case, I would be slightly okay with C3PO. But he wasn't programmed badly as a joke. He was programmed by a boy who will later destroy the Jedi Order. Spoilers. Destroy the Jedi Order, kill a bunch of sand people, and kill a woman of sadness. Right? Which, you know, some of those things are kind of interesting takes, but, you know, my point is I don't remember what I was doing anymore. He was made to be comic relief. Oh, absolute knee slapper, that one. Couldn't contain my laughs. I was laughing the whole time C-3PO was on stage, on set, but you know, on screen, because he's so funny. OMG. No, he's not funny. All he is complaining and whining. Also, I like the fact that Star Wars fans will get angry at this race. I won't lie. As much as I do believe it, I do go on about it because it makes Star Wars fans go, no, no, no. Look into your hearts, you know it to be true. I realize I said that the Emperor voice, and it should have been Darth Vader, but still. I'll stick with it. Do it! Look, I never laughed at C-3PO, but I did laugh at Jar Jar Binks. So, you know. Say what you want about that. SeiferKatt has no good sense of humor, probably true, but still correct. We create a copy of this here. Okay. Like Jar Jar Binks? Excellent. Hello, Jar Jar Binks enjoyer. Was he annoying? Of course he was. Should he have been a Sith Lord? Abso-freaking-lutely. Would that have ruined everything? No, it would have made it amazing. Jar Jar Sith Lord would have been the best. Excuse me? That should be doing stuff. I mean, at least Jar Jar Binks had a purpose, right? Had made death because of childbirth. No, she died of sadness. I know what you're saying. It does make a lot more sense she died of childbirth, but that's not what the robot said. The medical robot said she died of sadness. Okay, are you going to distrust a robot? That's a bold statement. Compressed carbon dioxide, are you serious? Like, she could... They were like, could you save her? No, she's too sad. Can't save her. She's just too sad. And, I mean, fair enough. I'm not saying she's not allowed to be sad. Pretty sad situation. You've got, like, one of your best friends and your husband fighting to the death out there. That's pretty horrific. But... died of sadness. You know, one of your oldest trusted friends dying or like fighting to the death against your husband who you love and has made some bad decisions, sure, but you know, you still love him. And then he's got his arms and legs cut off. I mean, that's pretty sad. Well, I think he already was a very evil person because that was already when they were on the fight. And also, she went there not to... Like, she is the reason he's going to die there, as far as she knows. Because she's like... As far as she knows, Obi-Wan is a better fighter. And he is. Right? I'll come back to that in a second. Obi-Wan is a better fighter. And he's like, hey, come meet me on Mustafar or whatever the hell. Mustafa. And she's like, alright. And then... she gets out there and it's like, Anakin, what the hell's going on? And he's like, yeah, some shit's going down right now. Anyway, baby's okay. And she's like, yeah, sure. And then Obi-Wan's like, Anakin, you were my brother. And it's like, you led him here. And she's like, no, he snuck onto my ship. I didn't know he was there. And so she feels guilty. You know, she didn't expect friggin' the noble Obi-Wan to hide on a ship, despite the fact that's what Obi-Wan does. Like, that's his MO most of the time. Obi-Wan's always hiding on ships, just coming out and shouting, "You were my brother!" So this is a Wendy's. Yeah. Somehow, somehow, Palpatine has returned. What do you mean somehow? Like, do you not know how he's returned? Like, I mean, the answer was the Force did it. Like, it's always the Force did it. So, do they not know the Force? It's like you have classic Jedi consultants. Yeah, exactly. They're always showing up when no one wants them. But it's just... I mean, I thought Force Ghosts were a specifically Jedi thing. Like, Jedi go Force Ghosts. Sith do not. Because Sith aren't consultants. You can never get rid of a consultant. You all know this. Sith turn into Wraiths. I don't know how that's relevant, but it might be. Is it relevant? Who bloody knows, but... Somehow I've returned! Palpatine shouts. The Palpatine himself's not quite sure how he's returned. Oh, God. I mean, weird thing to say, but I do actually like Star Wars. I'll rephrase that. I like Star Wars except for the Jedi Sith thing. Like, as soon as they involve Jedi and Sith again, I'm like, okay, we're doing the Jedi Sith thing again. Which is every Star Wars thing. They can't not do it. They can't. They're like, okay, guys, we're going to make a Star Wars film that's about, you know, getting the Death Star plans. It's going to be a really scary mission. You don't know who's going to survive. This is going to be the Star Wars. It's going to be really good. You know? And then they're like, okay, that sounds awesome. Like, what if we had some Jedi in here? Like, or some Sith in here? You're like, yeah, sure, why not? And then you've got, like, freaking Solo over there being awesome. And then what do you need? Ah! Here's the Sith again. Midichlorians. You know, I don't even care about midichlorians. Midichlorians is fine. They explained something that didn't need to be explained. Sure, whatever. It's me as a DM. I always explain shit I don't need to explain. People will be quite happy without me explaining stuff. I'm like, no, you must understand the lore. Like, I don't really need to care about that part. It's like, no, you must understand it. I've spent minutes writing this. You must understand it. Minutes, I say. Minutes. Okay, you know what? I think we're going to change this. Yeah, we're going to change this. Alright, we're going to change all of these into box processors. Just chuck a whole bunch of stuff in here for now. Come back to it. Don't worry. Minutes! What are the monsters they're fighting today? Mimics! Yeah, so we don't need to do that anymore. I'll just wrap that out. Good. That... Go that way. Oh goodness. Back in my Hearthstone days, wait, what? Back in my Hearthstone days, we were watching a certain streamer who also streamed around the same time as you, also from a small remote island, had a weird accent, do terrible man. Oh, what do you mean my Hearthstone days? What are you talking about? I actually do not know what you're talking about. Are you saying you missed the magic tricks? Is that what you're saying? Was I watching any Hearthstone streamers? Don't think so. I don't think I was watching any Hearthstone streamers. Don't okay me like I'm telling some sort of like big fib. What are you talking about? I don't know. If I knew, I'd tell you. I don't know. And why is this relevant? It's probably perhaps the question I should be asking. Relevant to anything. Like I'm not saying necessarily relevant to the stream, just in general. Where's the relevancy here? I don't know what's going on. I'm scared. I mean, the terrible magic tricks. Yeah, I kind of couldn't think of more tricks that were funny. I feel like I kind of was done with that bit, so I stopped. I don't think you were too upset about it. I don't think you were a big fan of the tricks. But, you know, it was an entertaining bit for a little while. Okay. It did run its course, you know? Okay. Yeah, feel free. And they'll be like, oh yeah, I know that guy. I used to watch that guy all the time. Okay, so the plan here is we're going to let it consume all this stuff, and by the time that it gets all the way down to the end, we should be in a better place in life. Probably how things work, right? Even if magic tricks are lost to time, it's probably for the best, honestly. I think these didn't really have a great way to speed them up either. No, they didn't. Wait, why do we not have nitric acid? And we have heaps as? Another great trick would be to turn off the light. Oh, turn off the light. How does he do it? I've done that one. I did that trick. How did I turn off the light? With my mind, obviously. There was no other way I could have done it. Okay, that's emptying out. Good. Oh, I've just noticed the time. I should probably be heading off soon. It only takes 2 argon per thing. Well, it's probably going to be a little bit more now. At 10 for a box. Reasonable, I suppose. I was just going to finish clearing out all of that, and then as this comes along, it's going to start taking the other stuff. And then this will be good. Anyway, we need to call this. Oh crud, where's that supposed to be going? Okay, that almost could be a problem. Hello. Yeah, I know, I just realized. Okay, and that should fix that up. Alright, we're gonna call it quits for the night. So, let's do that. Thank you everyone for tolerating my Star Wars rant. You know how it is. Alright. Thank you everyone very much for watching today. I hope you've enjoyed yourself. That cat has not been straight all night, has it? Yeah. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed yourself. If you're new here and you're not following, please do consider following. I'd really appreciate it. You can also sub if you do so wish, but don't feel like you have to. I'm not doing any paid content. I'm just playing games. So, it's up to you. What's nothing wrong with stuff not being straight? I've heard that. Yep, Soulburn there is posted to the socials. You've got youtube.com/SeiferKatt, where I haven't posted any videos this week. That's going to be further behind. And you've also got Discord, where you can find me outside my regular streaming time. Speaking of which, is Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday, with Monday and Saturday being Factorio, and Sunday and Wednesday, yeah, being RimWorld. That's progressing. As for me, I think I'm done for the night. I hope you've enjoyed yourself today, and I hope to see you next time. Take care, everyone.